Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Art of NFT Business. We have been away for a while. If you follow this channel, you know that I and my co-host Florian are very busy people. We are trying to find time in the schedule to be able to produce these. So bear with us. We think that Mondays, early Mondays, will probably work. We're getting everything together so that we have a great season this season. So let's just start off with our usual disclaimer. We are not financial advisors. This is not financial advice. I am an entrepreneur. Florian is a professional soccer player, and we love the NFT space. And that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk a little bit about technology. We'll talk about some of the NFT projects that we're looking at, some of the projects that maybe we have purchased recently, and some news that is really quite amazing. We don't have a guest this time. This is actually a new format that we're trying out. It's just me and Florian talking about what's going on in the industry. We named this episode, the episode is called the Pixelmon Disaster. So why don't we start there, Florian? What are your thoughts as I bring up what these things looked like as they were being revealed?
Well, I was not really aware of what was going on. I was not really aware of that project coming out until you actually sent me a picture and like message me about the reveal that had happened and how much money the founders made out of it, and how of a fiasco it is now. There's more tweets about the founders using that money to purchase high valued and expensive NFTs. So there's a bit of drama in the NFT world, and we see more and more like kind of rug pull, but coming out of like a project like that with that kind of name, I think a lot of people were disappointed.
Yeah, so these guys made $73 million in total. And then when these things were revealed, they look terrible. I mean, first of all, you already see, so the prices dropped. They did a Dutch auction. So if you wanted to get in early, if you just like we did with I'm blanking, Florian. What's the project that we got into? Bungie, right? So they also did, but now they were very smart and they were legit, because if you wanted one of those statues, you had to then be one of the first, I guess, 100 people. The first 100? So 200. So they started their Dutch auction at, I think, do you remember what they started at? Was it 3?
I think it was like I think it was 3.3, because I think the number 33 is like important for his artist, for Murphy. So
yeah. So if you wanted that first 200, and then I think they did every 3 minutes, it dropped down a little bit more, right?
Every 5 minutes it dropped down 0.1.
Right. And then there were increments of 33, that every 33rd person also then wound up getting something like that, getting a statue.
They were supposed to get like some kind of physical artwork from the artist. So it was pretty. They attempted it once. They had to like postpone because there was like some issues, and then they did it the right way. But I have no idea how Pixelmon did it. You probably are more aware than I am, but I know each NFT sold for like 3 ETH.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I mean, they really had they had a lot of people that aped in and grabbed, these for 3 ETH at the top. That's how and I don't think I think that they sold out, with Bungie. We were on the white list, so we knew that we were going to get one. Even if we didn't buy it at the top, we were able to buy it at the bottom, and we knew that we were guaranteed one. So that didn't happen in this case. In this case, everyone aped in at the 3, and I mean, then the reveal is just amazing, because these things, I mean, this one actually doesn't look that bad. This one doesn't look that bad. The fact that this is identical to this and this, I mean, I don't see any difference between these threes. I mean, these are just, oh, this is terrible. This artwork is just a disaster. And what's happening now is people are saying, oh, give them a chance. That's why the floor price is still at 0.35 when really it should be at 0.001. But people are trying to kind of coax other people. This is where a Ponzi scheme comes in, right? Because you're trying to, say, oh, there's going to be a lot of value in this. Meanwhile, that guy, and here's the, tell me if you're able to see this tweet. So this is Cross. Yeah, you see it? So Cross ETH, and this is the guy, I think he's like 21 years old. He left college. He worked with Royal Players Society, which is, I have one of those as well. And he found out that, I'll just read his tweet. Just found out the person who bought my ape was the founder of Pixelmon. Using the funds from the $70 million sale, he went on a buying spree of 400 ETH in NFTs using the product's development. And then this thread shows what was being bought. And then further on, well, we could see actually from this is the original announcement that Zach had. So Pixelmon raised over 70 million at 3 ETH per mint just for them to reveal like this. I think it's fair to say all the buyers were rugged. Stop supporting cash grab NFTs. And we're just going to zoom in on some of these. And they are just terrible. Let's see if I can, before my computer. I mean, this is terrible. This is blurry, and it looks like a child did this. This is terrible. So what do you think? Is this going to change the way that there's nothing even here. This is just grass and like something had fallen down. Just terrible. What do you think? Is this going to change the way that people buy NFTs?
Well, it's a new space still. It's something that's going to evolve over the years, and it's going to be more and more new people into the space, people that usually don't know anything about this space. So there's going to be more rug pulls. There's going to be more projects like this that just want to cash grab and leave. So it's going to become probably a problem.
Yeah, well, I think one of the biggest things is that I'm pretty sure, and I didn't do the research, but I'm pretty sure that these guys were undoxed, right? So you have all these projects that nobody is telling who they are. They're not giving their real Twitter accounts. They're making up a fake account. They don't have their connections to their LinkedIn. And I think, what's happening is, it's a mix of novices and children that are buying these, right? I mean, the same kids that are playing Minecraft are the same kids that are buying these NFTs because they're hoping that they can get in early on a game, on the illusion or the expectation of a game. And that will then, then they'll have an NFT that they're able to play in their game and hold on to that as the game progresses. Which, look, I mean, if you think about it in terms of Minecraft, absolutely. Like that is, if I could, you have all these people that are playing Minecraft. Instead of buying things from the Minecraft store, if you could own things that then made you money and you could play to earn, that's where all of this is going. And that's why NFTs are kind of ramping up and it's so exciting. But at the same time, if you're not with a viable company, you can't, even though these guys made $73 million, right? Most of the NFT projects are making $2 million. Which, when you think about it, if these projects are supposed to go on for decades, even just years or months. We're in such a small segment right now. We're what, 2 years in? Are you 2 years into this? I think I'm 2 years into this.
I think it's like more like really early, like to 2014, like for the first like NFT project. But
oh yeah,
it really kind of like blew up beginning of last year. So early.
Right. You weren't in 2014, were you?
No.
Okay, yeah. You got in like in 2019.
Yeah.
2019.
No, 2021, pretty much. Yeah. Early
2021. Okay, right. So the idea now, I mean, here we are just in February of 2022, and the expectations of these projects, because these are kids, they don't understand what it takes to build a game. They're turning around and they're like, a month later, they're like, where's the game? And then they're selling off. I mean, there are projects that people are selling for $0, 0 ETH, and it's because of the frustration that they're not realizing that this is a new team. This is a new company that's forming. They have no idea in terms of management of how to get those games done. It takes years to build games, right? If you want a successful game, you have to go in, you have to hold these for years. And so that's what's spurring on all of this kind of overexcitement and hyperinflation of these NFTs. I feel bad for the guys, for anyone who paid 3 ETH for any of this stuff.
Yeah, it's difficult to know where a project is going to go, and that's why usually sometimes minting a project that has a lot of hype and a lot of like realistic ambitions it's good to mint, but usually prices drops after mint, so you can usually grab, or even after reveal, you can actually grab some NFT project that you like on the secondary market more than minting. But yeah, I think it's becoming more and more of an issue. There are people that try to find those rock pools, try to let customer know about some of the projects that are overhyped. But it's going to be an issue for a long time, I think.
Yeah. Then we had other disappointments, right? We had D. Aaron Fox ditched his NFT project that raked in $1.5 million. Let's take a look at that.
Like talking about this one and any other project nowadays, when you get into the NFT world, I think that people, like customer, want some added value to what they're buying to, and I think this player in particular did not really realize how much work he had to put into it, and I think that's why he stepped away. But it's fair to say that I think he needs to be responsible and take responsibility for it. It's the NFT space is not like a money grabber. It's more like it's the future of like the web's web 3.0 as we call it, and yeah, I think it's sad to see those celebrities, because he's a celebrity, he's a personal an athlete, so someone people that look up to, and doing this is not going to help.
Yeah, I can't imagine that the NBA isn't going to have something to say about this. All of these guys are under, they're in situations where they really have to be careful about their own personal, what they do on a daily basis. I mean, all sports people are in the public eye, right? So this is what he writes. He goes, I want to address an NFT project we launched recently. The project launch was ill-timed. I delegated certain aspects to the launch of the NFT in an attempt to partner with professionals. We weren't happy with the execution and demand on my time and attention during the NBA season. I mean, That's completely understandable because, look, you're running around, your season has just started, you're crazy busy. You can only imagine that for these NBA guys, I mean, everybody's in competition to make sure that they're going to make it through the season. And on top of it, he's trying to manage an NFT project. One of the things that we're really realizing is that some of these projects have just been pulled together, overnight, and with no understanding and no realization that they're going to have to manage these projects. He went on to say, this project is about a brand that will continue to grow, but I have obligations that I must fulfill to the Sacramento Kings and their loyal fan base. They deserve all of my attention. As I stated previously, I look forward to doing this again the right way and adding value to my NFT holders. I'm excited to learn from the entire NFT community as well. The project will be updated at the conclusion of the NBA season. Well, I mean, that's a little bit different than the original announcement that he was completely stepping away from this project. He just simply can't work on it during the NBA season, which is understandable. I mean, look, Shaq has, he runs hundreds of businesses, but he doesn't really run hundreds of businesses. He has good people underneath him that are running those businesses, and then he gets daily updates. But in an NFT project, you are the social media person, you are the marketer, you are the band band conductor. You're doing everything, right? Unless you're in a position that you then sink your own money into these projects and hire a project manager and able to bring that thing forward. Again, I feel bad for anybody that kind of thought that they were going to run through, grab this NFT, and then all of a sudden, they were going to have De'Aaron Fox managing this project. And so I'm sure the floor has, hit on this. What I think is interesting, so we were talking about this during the week, this Angels and Devils project, right? So you introduced me to this Angels and Devils project. Tell me a little bit about that project.
So it's a project that we came across with some of the players, like I talk with in the NFT space, some athletes, and then we made some research about this project. They kind of contacted us to kind of promote it and see if we wanted to promote it. And then we kind of reviewed it and saw in it like a little, like some kind of potential. We kind of like the art, like the idea, and like the idea behind it. So we kind of jumped on it, and it kind of actually sold out. Like with the whitelist, pretty much everybody got his NFT, and then the public mint sold out in like 3 minutes. So it's pretty exciting to see what's going to happen with it.
Yeah, I mean, I was shocked. They didn't really have a huge Twitter following. They only had about 6,000 people on their Discord.
But the thing is, it was, when we reviewed it, it was all organic. Nothing was like bought, nothing was everything was organic. It was just like slowly building up to it, and that's what made us like really interested in this project.
So part of the thing, Florian, is I didn't realize that. I think this is just our communication. I didn't realize that they wanted us to be involved in that project launch. Is that what you're saying? They wanted us to be involved in the project launch?
No, they did not. Like I talked to other, like, I'm in a group of like athletes.
Okay.
We have a community of athletes that are involved in NFT, and we kind of use our platforms to promote some of the projects that we do like, with the help of another community called Rug Pool Finder. So they help us evaluate some of the project that we interested in, and telling us like if it's going to be a rock pool, if it's going to be, it's really legit one. So it's been a really great partnership so far, and we've had a lot of like success with, and a lot of really good project we went into, helping them like promote it, and we were like really happy how the way it turned out to be. So that's how we got into like the Angel and Devils.
So that's called blue something, right?
It's called the blue check. Yeah.
The blue, that's the group is blue check.
The blue check, and check is like in French. It's CHEQUE.
Okay. And so that group, and I followed them on Twitter. That group is made up of influencers and athletes.
Mostly like athletes and people from the entertainment industry.
Oh.
Like not everybody can join in. Like I think the board is like kind of like decides on who can and who has the potential to help and then help promote like some of the project or help this community grow and be like an advisor for the NFT industry. So it's been pretty fun because it's only like 2-3 weeks old, so it's pretty recent.
And obviously they did amazing things for the Angels and Devils project.
We did, but I don't think it's all on us. I think it's the whole project itself, the way it built itself and then brought organic followers in the community behind it. So, and I think the value that they'll be adding, I think it's going to be interesting to see.
Well, that's super exciting that you're involved with that blue check group.
Yeah, because we have a lot of different profile in this. A lot of guys that have been there for a long time. Some newcomers. We share information and I think it's great because we help each other like to not make mistake, because some of them did, and so we share our stories, and I think it's been great. It's been great so far.
Oh wow, that's great. Well, we will definitely have to keep that in tune with the projects that we're going to work on in the near future. So if people want to take a look at that, let me just show them the Angels and Devils over here. So it was a 10,000 mint, 2,700 people aped in. The floor price is still pretty reasonable, and the volume trading is pretty good. So Angels and Devils is a collection of 10,000 hand-drawn NFTs. The collection consists of 5,000 angels and 5,000 devils who have agreed to put aside their differences and enter the metaverse together as friends. This isn't just another PFP collection. Our game developers have already begun working and producing plans for our metaverse, Celestial World, which is a history-telling-based MMO inspired in our comic book, Celestial Tales. As soon as Mint ends, we start working on our second metaverse. We welcome you to check the project and read our white paper. Well, okay, and they're still in discovery. They're still in reveal phase. So
yeah, the reveal is supposed to be happening tomorrow. The mint price was like 0.04 for whitelisted people, 0.05 for
oh really?
For the public mint, so it was pretty affordable.
Well, that's great that it's already jumped up like that. Let's see what the activity looks like. Nice. Wow. So it started off at, well, it looks like it started off at 0.7, but interesting. But now it's up to and maintaining a 0.09, selling at 8 minutes, 12 minutes, 20 minutes. That's a fairly good. Oh, save gas by 2. So some people are selling 2. They're doing bundles. Very interesting. Well, that's great that you got it. Did you buy one of these?
I bought 3.
Oh, you did? Oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting.
I bought 3 because I used the 3 rule, like the rule, like I don't know you said this rule, but like it's like you buy 3, you sell 1 after the mint, because usually after mint it's like price goes higher, and then you keep 2, and then based on you keep after the reveal you keep the rarest one, unless you really love the project and then you want to keep all 3. But so far I'll just keep him.
So I haven't done that rule yet. I have heard of that rule. I haven't sold an NFT yet. I haven't sold one that I have bought. I'm trying to think. I haven't sold one yet. I'm in the long game. But what I think is interesting is this idea that if you're going to sell right after mint, one of the 3, and you have no idea what this is, you're basically risking selling a very valuable, rare NFT until the reveal happens.
Yeah, it's a gamble.
It's a gamble.
It's the game. It's the game of the NFT.
Right. Right.
This
So
is
did you put yours up for sale?
Put one on sale, really high, because I don't know if I really want to sell it, but who knows, if somebody really wants it, I'll take it. But
yeah. So it's out of the range of the 0.08.
Yes.
Okay. So it's higher than that. So the floor would have to. I mean, right now you realize that nobody's going to buy anything above the 0.08 until there's a reveal.
And then I think on the reveal day, I think I'll just take it out the listing, because we never know if the one that I put on my listing is my rarest one, I'll keep it.
Right. That's the risk that you're taking right now. Right. But if you wanted to make back your money, because you bought it at 0.04, if you sold one now at 0.08, you would basically, pay for two of the three that you bought. That's amazing. That's great. Just wanted to mention the news that a former Manchester United player is going to launch a soccer-centric DAO. So, obviously we try to keep soccer in here somehow. There are 2 points in the conversation that we're going to talk about. So the former Manchester United legends Gary Neville and Paul Scholes are teaming up to launch a one-of-a-kind sports-centric DAO with Singapore billionaire Peter Lim and his son, Kiat Lim. The football-centric venture aims to bring sports ownership to the masses using DAOs. The sports investment DAO would be called CO92 DAO. I don't know why they came up. It's named after the legendary squad from 1992. And this would be the second blockchain sports venture for the Lims. They have already launched another football venture endorsed by Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, what's interesting here is that in addition to that, we were going to talk about ASM AIFA All-Stars. So let's talk about ASM for a couple of seconds here. Let me bring this up. Let's look at the brains first. Did you read any of this? Did you have a chance to read any of this?
On the ASM brains?
Yeah.
No, I haven't really looked at it.
Okay, so this is artificial intelligence. So they are applying so I'll just read it so that everybody can understand what this is. ASM Genius Brains are unique artificial intelligences owned via NFTs. Brains are capable of learning and evolving. They're interoperable across different forms and worlds. Powered by AI, owned by you, and traded as an NFT. So these things are absolutely amazingly beautiful. Let's see if I click in. The floor is 3. So that people who really know what's going on. Yeah, look at this. So it's moving based on an AI. It's generating kind of pulses and things like that. And this is all going to it's just all of these are all different kinds of ASM. And the reason why we're talking about this from the soccer side is that this artificial intelligence is now going to be part of the AIFA All-Stars. So this is a 40,000, which is tremendous. I may actually buy one of these because at 0.19, what is that? Is that $400? Something like that, right? 40,000 football characters, fast, fun, fully 3D rigid, all unique and all-stars. The Artificial Intelligence Football Association, the AIFA, is a forthcoming decentralized play-to-earn football game brought to you by Altered State Machines, ASM. That's what we're talking about. The world's premier protocol for non-fungible intelligence. Configure your team, pair them with ASM brains, and train them to rise to the top of the AIFA championship, or take your favorite animated all-star for adventures in other metaverses. These guys are interesting. I mean, they don't kind of look soccer-ish. This guy's got roller skates on. This guy doesn't even have any feet at all. This guy's got Bitcoin for eyes. So I don't really know how this is going to work, but it's another aspect of the NFT world. So this is $524. That's not bad. Let's see what these guys look like when we load this up.
And you said there was like 40,000 of them?
40,000. Oh, and this guy comes with an accessory.
Do you still have the possibility of minting them right now?
Yeah. Yeah, they're on the market. You can move them around like this. You can, oh, this is really super cute. If I click the accessory, I can't click that. It is configurable. Let's see. If I look at these properties, this guy, accent color is purple. Well, that's interesting. That doesn't look purple to me at all. That I think I'm seeing red, orange. Accessory is Jerry. Love Ghost. So he has, his arms are called Love Ghost. His eyes are called Blob Beast. His color is dark orange. So whatever the accent color, I don't understand why the purple is called that. The body is a Love Ghost. So this is a Love Ghost, basically. Genesis is morph alterable. It's very interesting. We would have to figure out, let's see, if I go to the website, I mean, what would be really cool is obviously if they kind of created more realistic soccer creations, right? Oh, so this is just the same. This is just bringing that up. What do you think? Is this where the future is going, Florian?
I think it's a cool idea, to be honest. I personally wouldn't buy it because the art like doesn't really speak to me. It seems super hype right now, and there's probably a good reason for it. I think the story and what they want to do with it's pretty cool. I think the future is like, it's like play to earn. I think it's more like having interaction, being able to use your NFT in the metaverse, using your NFT like playing like in a game, playing against other people. So I think this is kind of like where everything is going now, more than it used to. Like back in at the end of last year, it was more about what kind of utility can they give me, like what kind of access to merchandising, events, or something. Now it's more like towards gaming.
Gaming is definitely the right way to go. It's I think all of this is going to be play to earn. What's in your wallet? Have you bought anything recently that you're excited about?
So I bought an NFT called Fierce Studio. The name of it is like Fierce, FIERCE Studios, and it's a woman-led project. So it's basically like models that you have, and then with those models based on the accessory you have, you can try to get like actual partnership with brands. They've been giving away like Saucony shoes because some of the models have Saucony shoes. They've been giving away Doge coins because some of the models have the little dog on the NFT. And I found it really nice. I think that the project behind it is good. They're still minting. You can still mint. Their contract is give you access to like really low gas fees. It's 0.07, so it's really affordable.
Oh wow! Is that on OpenSea?
Yeah, there was a little peak in activity in the mint because they were part of some of the convention with Gary Vee and other NFT project leaders. So, but it's been slowly growing. It used to be when I got in, it used to be like a 1K, and now it's like 3.1.
Oh.
And the volume is but like right now, I think the best would be getting in the floor price because it's lower than the mint.
Wait. So is it selling on OpenSeas for 3, but you can buy it on mint at 0.07? That's not right.
No, it's not for free on OpenSea. It's a 0.057, but you can mint it at 0.07.
Oh, I see. What were you were saying 3 before? What was that?
It was 3,000. There's 3,000 NFTs that got minted.
I see. and earn revenue. Our well-connected team can help you secure licensing deals with major brands. Oh, wait, you showed me this project before.
I did, and the founders are fully doxed here. You can see.
Yeah, and they've also got, they're affiliated with Saucony. Oh, that's the brand that you were talking about. I see. And but now, if I went to OpenSea, are there people selling it for less than? Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'd be better off. Oh, 0.057. I see. That's definitely a challenge. That's a difficult thing if they're trying to, if you buy them. Why would I buy a mint at 0.07 if I could buy the floor at 0.057?
Well, it all depends on what you want. Every models is different. Every model will give you access to different type of brand. You'll see here, like you have, they're like wearing specific brands. I think they're like connected to, like this project is connected to. So I think it's still affordable. If you really just want to jump in and have one, definitely just get on the OpenSea market, like on the secondary market. If you want to have a nice reveal and potentially have, because as they go, they're creating, and that's what I'm thinking, and that's what from what they've been saying, that's what I'm thinking, is that they are creating new partnership. And so from the minting, when you mint, you get a brand new fierce model with brand new accessories that nobody else has. So that's probably the reason why you would like to mint rather than buy on the OpenSea market.
I see. And really, there's only just a handful that are selling for under the 0.07. So that would incentivize people. If they don't want those couple that are available for less than 0.07, then they would go ahead. And again, I mean, I don't know who's selling these for 0.07 or even this, 0.057. But you're saying the gas fees are pretty low.
Yeah, the contract for the gas fee is like around like max, I think it's $20.
Oh, really? How did they do that? How did they put that into the contract?
Yeah, I think nowadays, like some of the project can like change the contract and lower the gas fees. I don't know exactly how it works. It's something I really wanted to look into because I'm really interested.
Yeah.
But I've minted some project, for example, Angel and Devil's project. I bought 3 and the gas fee for the 3 was like $32.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's a great price. I mean, of course, months ago, a year ago, gas was, $8 for everything. But that's a fairly good price. 30 for 3.
It's better than $100 or 200 or 300.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, let's catch up on Panda Dynasty. Where are we with that stuff? What's happening? I think you're more aware of this than I am. No, you're not.
I haven't really, it's been a busy last few weeks being in preseason and trying to settle in Miami. I have really followed from far. I know they've launched their IR, I think, augmented AR,
Yes.
sorry, augmented reality game to try to collect more pandas in the real life type, like the same type of Pokemon Go type of things. I've known we were able to get the washing machine from the escape room, so now we're able to wash our pandas from some of the accessories, which I haven't done yet. And I haven't collected any of the pandas from the virtual reality type of game. So it's something it's something I'm really looking forward to do, actually, but when I have time.
Yeah, it's funny. The problem there is, and I should probably explain this to Gabriel when we talk to him next time. I'm very attached to my pandas. I mean, the 2 pandas that I own, I really feel like, I mean, certainly one of them represents me very well. I'm very attached, and I'm worried that if I put through here. I'll even bring up my pandas so that everybody can see what these look like. You know, these are the pandas that I bought because I loved them. And I bought them on the secondary market. And so I was able to choose which ones I wanted. And I chose the ones that I felt really connected to me. It's concerning to me that if I'm now going to put them into the washing machine, that they're somehow going to look different, right? That they're going to lose that kind of special thing that here, I'll just let everybody see as this, as we bring this up, and I'll describe it for those people that are listening to the podcast. My panda number 5706, that looks like Elton John to me. I mean, that looks like, he's got the multicolored glasses. He's got that kind of, Liberace suit that makes it look like army, but like fashionable army. And then he's got wings. I mean, I really relate to this image, right? And then from the other one, he's got the snowboard. I'm pretty sure that that's a snowboard behind him. I used to snowboard years back. He's got a Hawaiian shirt on. He's got a grimace on his face. I mean, I love these guys. Like, maybe if I put it through the washing machine, I think one of the things that they're trying to do is get rid of the background, the multiple kind of crazy background. I'd be fine with that. But I'd be kind of sad to lose that skateboard and like the grimace on his face. So who knows? I we'll have to talk to Gabrielle as that's coming up. But I know one of the reasons why they're doing this is because then those characters will fit into the kind of Street Fighter or, Mortal Kombat game that they're creating where you can fight different pandas. It's a cute concept. I love the concept. I just, I'm not sure, he has to kind of convince me to use the treasure, to use the washing machine.
Well, I think we'll have some questions for him, because I think it's a smart idea. We have to wash a panda in order to have accessories to fight in his virtual fighting game. But it's certainly interesting.
Yeah. And I'm super excited about where the future is going for NFTs, as well as blockchain, as well as Bitcoin and all the other cryptos. I think that the world is kind of getting out of control. And to me, the more people, are concerned and worried, the more that they'll move their money into crypto. And I think that's only going to benefit us in the future. So we've had construction. We've had an unsuccessful POAP. But at the end of the day, we have to really be happy with the fact that we produced another podcast. You and I are crazy busy. We will get back into the motions of doing these more frequently. Hopefully the construction will be done by then. And this will be a lot of fun for us in the future. For those of you that tuned in and watched, thank you so much. This was really great. We've learned a lot just in terms of, can we use Discord at the same time that we're doing all this with Zoom? The answer is no. We still need to get to a point where we're able to see your chats. If you have been chatting, we apologize. We're not able to see those immediately. But stay tuned. We will try to do another one next week. And we do have a couple of guests coming on for the season, and those will be really exciting. Thank you so much, everybody. Florian, do you have anything else you want to add to this?
No. I'm really sorry about the noise. That's why I'm trying to stay mute. But it was a good first episode back. I think we have a lot more coming, and I think it's going to be a fun year this year.
I think the fact that we were just absolutely committed to doing this podcast this morning just to get us back in the groove of things, I think that just we win a medal right there. We win an award. Well, everyone, thank you so much. This was great. We will see you hopefully next week.
Bye.